Look at all of this mess. Good morning, family. Good morning, family. Don't forget, grow some trees, grow some food, grow something. Let's get started. Good morning, family. You see the mess I'm dealing with today? I'm kind of out of breath. But I went away with my husband for a couple of days on a motorcycle run up north. And I came home to find one of these had fallen out of the tree and landed smack dab in the middle of my plants and smashed my jelly bean plant and a couple of others. So I've been out here this morning cleaning up this mess. My husband cut down 3 more of them for me. These 2 here and this one over here. I'm so tired. I just finished cutting the grass, but now I gotta clean the rest of this mess up. Let's see if you guys can see that one up there. It's covered in bees. So I usually try to get them before they drop in whole, because they'll turn into this one like this right here. And then we'll cut them down. But that one looks like the squirrels were trying to get it. It's kind of gnawed off around the edges. So I think they've been chewing on it and they took it down. So it's pretty nasty. Came back, it's covered in little fruit flies. All the little gnats are everywhere. The fungus gnats had bees on it, flies. I mean, like I said, it's pretty disgusting. So I got to get all of this stuff up and out of here now. But the garden is looking amazing. So many things bloomed while I was gone. Sorry, my neighbor, we're both out here working in the yard this morning. So you guys can see, this evening primrose is going crazy. So while I was gone, I did realize something else that I didn't notice, that I didn't know, should I say. So it's actually blooming along the stem also. I was trying to figure out if I could actually prune this thing and cut it back and what would happen. So now I see that even though it has all of these, I think these are buds also along the stem line, that it actually blooms, or should I say it stems out of the stem. So I'm thinking that I can cut it back because, let's see if I can get on this side. It is all out in the pathway. But it's still beautiful. I'm still loving it. I kind of love that wild look that it's bringing. So I don't know, I might just leave it. But everything from the drumstick alliums to my coreopsis, even the sunflowers that the squirrels came over here and ate the heads off of them, they're actually blooming again also. My Tropicana is starting to bloom. The dahlias are blooming. My hibiscus, even the rose mallow, look at that, let's see. They're starting to bloom. They're late this year, both of them. By this time last year, they were both pretty huge with blooms on them already. But both of them are kind of slow going this year. So they should be at least a foot taller than what they are right now. But you know what? They're here, so I'm happy. I moved a lot of plants and they're actually doing pretty well. So these are some chrysanthemums that I replanted out of pots. And you guys can see my purple canna over here is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I've already trimmed it back a couple of times. And I found zinnias popping up all over my lawn. So I just kind of popped them out and popped them into a few beds, and you know what? They've actually adapted and they're doing well too. So you guys know this is the bed that the gopher tore up and took out a lot of my plants. So I'm happy to see that the coreopsis is coming back, that my hibiscus survived, the drumstick allium survived, and of course my rose mallows, which are two of my favorite plants, and of course my cannas. So like I said, everything is blooming and doing well. We've been in the hundreds for over a week now, and I was kind of scared to leave the garden. I didn't know what I was going to be coming back to, but I soaked everything really well before I left, and came back last night, and the first thing I did was turn the sprinklers on. So everything is looking pretty well. I got a few crepe myrtles that were drooping, so I just watered those, and I'm gonna take the hose over and soak those really good. And yeah, I don't know if I showed you guys this before, but for some reason my pomegranate tree is blooming again, and I'm hoping that this means I'm actually going to get some fruit. I moved the apple tree over here, and I still just have that one tiny little apple that looks like it is drying up. And yeah, but everything seems to be all right. I've got spider webs everywhere, and I mean everywhere. So as you guys can see, the neighbor's dogs are barking again. But I guess I gotta stop talking now and get over here and clean up the rest of this mess. I've gotten most of it out of here, but hopefully, I mean, this is a tough little plant, and I'm thinking it will survive, but there's still a lot of mess in there. Oh, my poor beans. Look at this. Like I said, we're in the hundreds already. I tried to soak these really good before I left. This one gets a little bit more shade, so it's doing pretty well. But anyway, back to all of this mess. And I will update you guys when I get my breath back.